All right, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the weekend. It's been a crazy week, and I'm not expecting a lot of people to jump on this morning because we're early. I am about 30 minutes early, and there's a good reason for that. We're getting ready to take off here. I got to load up the car and head down to Andrew. Good morning. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. We're heading down to the National Harbor, Maryland, for tonight's American Veterans Ball. And this is a great event. We're looking forward to this event. It's been a couple of years since we've been to it. It's the sixth annual American Veterans Ball tonight, going down just outside our nation's capital over at the Gaylord at National Harbor. Beautiful property over there. So we're going to be there tonight, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to go live while we are there and take lots of pictures and whatnot. A lot of people. I think last head count that we got was about 850, 900 people going to be there tonight. So it should be amazing. We're looking forward to seeing some friends that we haven't seen in quite a few years and meeting some new people. And Heroes Media Group, we sponsored a table this year, and I'd like to talk just a little bit about some of the guests that we've invited this year to our table. We have some people coming down from Worth It Hollow. You've heard me mention them before. Sarah and Dave from Worth It Hollow. They do equine therapy for veterans in southern Lancaster County down in Pennsylvania here. We have our friends from Wheelchairs for Warriors is coming out. Met these ladies back in 2020 in Florida at a podcast convention. So we're excited to see them. Big Mark Peterson from the People's Patriot Project. He's probably on the plane right now, flying on out. Looking forward to seeing him. He's going to be out. And then he's bringing a special guest, Jen Ford. If you look up Jen Ford Music, incredible talent in the music industry. And we're honored that she's going to be sitting at our table with us. So excited about tonight. It's going to be a good time. And so stay tuned because I'll have pictures and video and whatnot. And then tomorrow we get on the road and head on out. We're driving out to Omaha, Nebraska tomorrow morning. So busy. So next week I'll be on the road. I can't even tell you where I'm going to be as far as show-wise, but I'll take the microphone and the camera, and we'll do a show from wherever next week. So that's what's going on. That's why I'm coming on here early today. Wanted to jump on here, get the shows done. But let's recap a little bit about last weekend up in Rhode Island. And before we do, let me just let me share this out here a little bit. Get some more people on it. Andrew, I appreciate you, brother, for always jumping on. Always a good supporter of everything we do, and he always shares this stuff out, so I appreciate you. Let me see here. Give me just a second. How's everybody's week doing? If you're watching this, and obviously a lot of you guys are going to watch this a little bit later, let me know how your week is going. Nope, my light just went out. That's all right, though. So last weekend, you saw me. We were up in Mystic, Connecticut last Friday. And then Saturday, yours truly, we drove to Jamestown, Rhode Island. And we were at Fort Getty. Now, if you Google Fort Getty, it's like a World War I base. It's a really cool, it's got some of the old bunkers and stuff there. Overlooks the Atlantic. It's absolutely beautiful. And really the pictures that I have posted about it really don't do it any justice. And I was hoping to do more pictures, but I couldn't. And here's why. Here's my excuse. Not that I'm trying to create an excuse, but there is an excuse. I was a judge for the this year's Hogs for Heroes BBQ. It became a sanctioned event this year. And I took a class from the Kansas City Barbecue society. It's the official judges certification, just to show you that I'm not BSing. There it is. That's the pamphlet right there. So this, I had to read all of this stuff and learn how to be a KCBS official judge. And it was cool. I got a little badge and everything like that, and I was able to become a judge, but I didn't judge. And then took the class, and I wasn't a judge. I ended up working with one of the teams, and there were 50 teams this year. Last year there was, I think, 15. This year there was 50. And the winner this year took home $5,000 and immediately got put into the Jack Daniel's World Barbecue Competition. So it's a pretty cool community being a judge. I'm a little seasoned, but I was definitely one of the younger people there. So this is and barbecue. Let me tell you something. People that are in this sport, it is a sport. They take it as a sport, and they get offended if you don't aren't serious about it. There's a lot of money that goes into this, and with sometimes little reward. And it was really cool to learn about. So yours truly is now an official KCBS, Kansas City Barbecue Society official judge. And I'm happy about that, because now when I go anywhere, I'm going to look for barbecue competitions to get free food. I said what I said, and I'm not sorry about it. So, so listen, if those of you out there that like to barbecue, and whether you do it for competition or whatnot, or those of you that are a little seasoned, such as myself, or even older, you're looking for something to do, get into this. This is actually it's a pretty cool. I learned a lot from it, like how to taste, how to look at it, presentation, working with the team that I was working with. Absolutely amazing. Like, a lot of it's just like, yeah, you put it in your mouth and eat it. There's so much that goes into the presentation. It really, barbecue is an art form, and depending on what part of the country you're in, they do it very differently. So it was really cool to just be a part of that. So looking forward to next year already. We'll be going to that event every year up there in Jamestown. The support was for the local Jamestown VFW up there. Great group of people up there. My friend Kaylin, who lives up there. You guys know Kaylin. She's been part of HMG for about a decade. As long as we've started, so since 2015, really. But I've known her longer than that. She's been a longtime friend. So it was great. It was had a lot of fun, and again, looking forward to it next year. Listen, like I said, tonight, American Veterans Ball, so stay tuned for that. We had some new shows coming up that I'm going to get into here in a minute, but I want to talk about Team Addo. Team Addo, great organization, nonprofit organization that I'm blessed to have worked with them in many facets of ways. But the founder, James Boggs, Papa Bear Boggs, man's got a heart of gold. And this year, you guys heard me talk about it. They're doing this 2022 custom Ford Bronco giveaway, and they're only selling 5,000 tickets, and there's less than 1,000 tickets left. They're supposed to be doing the drawing in September. If these tickets get sold before that, they may do the drawing and pick a winner before the September. It's $100. You pay $100, you get one ticket, but you get a 1 in 5,000 chance of winning this beautiful 2022 custom Ford Bronco. It is absolutely amazing. I'll put the pictures in it underneath here after the show. So if you want a new vehicle, and this thing this easily a six-figure vehicle. This thing is so custom out. It's pimped out to the T. I absolutely love this thing. We've bought a couple tickets here in this house, and if you win, you also get $10,000 cash for tax, tags, and registration. So make sure you guys check it out. Team Addo, that's Team ADDO. Go to their website, and you can sign up if you want to if you're looking for a nonprofit to contribute to. It's a good one to do as well. So check it out, Team Addo. Coffee subscription. HMG coffee. We've got a lot of these blends are down to the wire right now. We got a new order that's coming in. Um, so we're going to be roasting again. We roasted last week before we left. Took some coffee up and did donations for the Hogs for Heroes event, which was great. But if you want coffee, they're 1 pound bags, or we have 5 pound bags. You can sign up for our monthly subscription. If you use promo code HMG, I'm going to give you 10% off, and I'm going to give you free shipping. But you got to do it today. Free shipping. We always have free shipping. If you sign up for the subscription, you get free shipping. And if you use promo code HMG, I'm going to give you an additional 10% off today only. So check it out. All right, listen, I got to get into these shows. We got some new shows that are in, and some of the topics of this week for some of these shows, pay attention. This is just mind-blowing to me. First show in the queue is On the Other Side of the Firewall. This is a newer show on the network, and if you're into IT, cybersecurity, any type of tech stuff, this is a great show you want to do. They do a show pretty much every day. And right now, today, this morning show, that they launch is their weekly rundown, kind of like what we do here, of what they did on the shows during the week. So check it out. It's On the Other Side, The Other Side of the Firewall. Really interesting show. I love it. Wheelchairs for Warriors, they got a new episode up. Make sure you go check that out. Pay attention because we're going to be seeing them tonight. Next up, we have the Misfit Nation podcast. Love this guy. This week, Beth McDaniel, quote, "We are the last generation to have a chance at stopping climate change before it's too late," end quote. Beth is the president of one of the leading carbon capture coasting company in the world, a climate technology advisor to several environmental NGOs, technology accelerators, and which is a Washington, D.C. based company. So make sure you check it out. Very interesting just listening to this episode. I liked it. I think you guys will too. Misfit Nation, one of our newer shows. Love it. Pushing Back Chaos. This week, Mike and Raph led the charge. Melon was off doing Melon stuff. Nobody knows where Melon was this week, and that's all that's all right. But you had Mike and Raph answered some questions. Actually, you listeners for this show have been sending a lot of questions in, and it's nice to see that they're going in and talking about it. What they talked about this week was some veteran-owned businesses and charities that they believe in, and they discussed what advice they'd give to their 10-year-old self. Talked about the what ifs, the mights, pondering, life decisions and whatnot. This was a cool episode. Kind of hit near and dear to me because they brought up Heroes Media Group, and I'm very honored that they would put us in that light as one of the veteran-owned businesses and charities that they believe in. So thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Great show as always. And this is a fun one, and they really like to kind of pick on Melon, especially when he's not there. So check it out. It's Pushing Back Chaos. Decision Hour. I didn't have any new ones this week. We got some new ones coming up, but the last week's was with Jeff DePazzi. He was a Tier 1 sniper, and he's doing stuff on post-traumatic growth. You definitely, if you haven't listened to that one, go back, listen to the Decision Hour from last week. Next up, I love this show. I absolutely love this next show. Environmentally Speaking. These ladies are hilarious. This week, it's a real stinky situation. I'm trying to keep it PG right now, but this week's topic was I don't even know where to begin. So basically, those of us that are ready for the summer, hit the water, waves, boating, swimming, etc. Those of you up in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, y'all better pay attention because the Rhode Island DEM announced the closure of certain waterways after the Fall River accidentally releases 10 million gallons in partially treated wastewater. 10 million gallons of wastewater out into your rivers, lakes, and streams. 10 million gallons of wastewater. 10 million gallons of wastewater. It's a real crappy situation. Pun intended. Sorry. And what they do, they're going to discuss what you need to look at before heading out to the waterways this week or this year, this summer rather, where you can get the information and ultimately who's responsible for this. I mean, 10 million gallons of wastewater. You know how much 10 million gallons of wastewater is? That's a lot of crap. And in that region of this country, there's a lot of like shellfishing and stuff like that. Like, again, I was just up there last weekend. Beautiful areas and lots of seafood. Did not have any of the seafood from any of these water tributaries that were tainted with the 10 million gallons of wastewater. But the food's absolutely amazing up there. And when stuff like this happens, it's tragic and it affects people's lives, and a lot of people are just kind of blowing it off. So pay attention. Even though this specific incident happened in Rhode Island, up in the Northeast here, stuff like this could happen in your area as well. You learn a lot from this show and how you can incorporate it into your local areas. So check it out. It's environmentally speaking. Next up, we have our friends from Military Child Education Coalition, the MSEC podcast. This week, Captain Heather McNatt, recruiting officer at the Air Force ROTC at UTSA. I believe it's University of Texas at San Antonio. Maybe. Could be wrong. Discusses how leaders aren't born, but made in their Air Force ROTC. I think the ROTC programs are great. And I'm being a little biased, but they really are a good program. So check it out. That's this week's MSEC podcast. The Arms Room Show, they got some stuff coming up, I think, later today. Their training schedule has permitted them to put out a show on their normal scheduled time this week. So they've asked for... They've just asked for you to be freaking patient because they got stuff going on. They're training people. So stand by with the Arms Room Show. They're coming. Next up, Chasing Happiness. From kitchen talk to self-changing decisions, discover how one family sold their house and traveled the country during COVID. It's a great episode. I like this one. Chasing Happiness. Check it out. Next up, The Joel Evans Show. Used to be called The Hack Life. Listen. Joel is a machine. This guy is all over the news right now. And if you're not following the Joel Evans Show, you need to be. You're missing out. He's got a lot of great topics that he talks about. He's talking a lot about the San Francisco PD stuff that we've had him on several weeks ago on the Decision Hour and discuss. Follow him, the Joel Evans Show. It's a new show. He just created it. It's taken over the Hack Life. It used to be called the Hack Life Show. It's now called the Joel Evans Show. It's got different twists, talking different topics. Check it out. Next up, we got the Label Free podcast, Breaking Barriers in Construction. This week's guest, April Moss. She's a co-founder of DigiBuild, a construction software company. April shares her journey from being an executive in several different global organizations. She talks about her passion and understanding of construction, and which kind of came from her father, because her father was a contractor growing up. And she discusses her experiences with working with Procter and Gamble, Starbucks, and a brokerage firm, and how all of those roles kind of like formed her into what she is doing now as an entrepreneur. Pretty cool episode. Check it out. Label Free Podcast. Next up, Because Bikers Matter. Hey, congratulations to our friends over at Because Bikers Matter and our man, the man, David Vegas Schumann. They're celebrating their 50th episode, 50, this week, and Vegas is on the road. He's down at the Oasis Tower and at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. So go check this out. He gives you a little bit of a tour, talks about some of the guests that they've had over the last 50 episodes. Some of the highlights, they've had over 115,000 views on YouTube, over 10,000 downloads on iTunes and whatnot. Just a great show. Congratulations, Because Bikers Matter podcast. Check them out. Next up, we have Time to Shine Today with our buddy Scott Ferguson. He's got a couple of shows this week, but the one I want to talk about real quick, Getting Unstuck and Discovering Your True Purpose with coach and author Jacqueline Chong. Really cool episode on getting unstuck. Check it out. Time to Shine Today. God's Good Table. Follow them on Instagram. The S3 with JD. Nobody knows what he's doing. He just moved. So him and Lady M getting settled in their new place. I'm sure he's got some stuff that he's going to be pumping out this week. So stay tuned for that. We got your 6 at 6 with the People's Patriot Project. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But stay tuned because, like I said tonight, Big Mark Peterson from the People's Patriot Project will be with me tonight at the American Veterans Ball. So stand by for that. So check that out. Listen, sponsors. Wouldn't be here without them. Motorcycle Safety Lawyers. Great organization. If you ride, you need to be getting in touch with these people. Motorcycle Safety Lawyers. Excuse me. JB Auto Clothiers. You guys know how I do it. My jackets and stuff, suits, all JB Auto Clothiers. American made, veteran owned. Love this stuff. Check it out, JB Auto Clothiers. Get suited, and get suited the right way. HMG Beverage, coffee, gin. It is gin season. Who's ready for some gin? Carrabba's down in Fayetteville, and I'm talking about the one on Sycamore Dairy Road. Absolutely fantastic food. Every time I drive through, and it seems like it's been a lot lately, I'm always stopping there to say hi to our family down there at Carrabba's in Fayetteville. So thank you guys for your love and support. My Tax Fella. Tax season just ended, but it never stops. I mean, let's be honest. Bookkeeping and stuff, all that stuff never stops. If you got a business and you need help with it, keeping track of your books, helping with your taxes, get a hold of My Tax Fella, Anthony and his crew over there. We absolutely love them. That's who we work with, and we have been for years. Check them out. Alibi Tattoo and Piercing, Helen, Pennsylvania. Go check them out if you want some ink, or maybe you want to get rid of a tattoo. They do tattoo removal as well. Honor Brewing. Check them out down D.C. They got some stuff coming up later this year. Forget Genetics, my man Barry. Listen, whether you're a hunter or not, if you want animals, deer, turkey, bunch of wildlife in your yard, go check out Forget Genetics. It's absolutely amazing stuff. We've used it, and I love it. It's great. And then last, certainly not least, Got a Hold Brewing over in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. So if you're shooting through Eureka Springs, go stop at the brewery at Got a Hold Brewing and check it out. Have a beer. Tell them HMG sent you. Guys, listen, I apologize that the show was early this week, but stand by because we will go live tonight from the National Harbor, the Gaylord and National Harbor, Maryland, for the 6th annual American Veterans Ball. We got some guests lined up, so stay tuned for that. That's it. I gotta go. I gotta get on the road, guys. I'm sorry, but it's what we do. Busy, 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 right? Before I let you go, be the light in someone's darkness. Smile a lot. Make someone laugh. Think for yourself. Know someone cares. God bless you. God bless America. Stay tuned because tonight it's going to be a wild ride down at the American Veterans Ball. We'll see you guys later. Take care.